Yeah, this is your man Killer Grant. Right now I have the drive-by section with my man Sudan, all the way from the streets of Southwest Philly. This is an up-and-coming producer right now, and we're gonna play some tracks today to find out if he got it. Don't be afraid. If you want to let us know right now that You Better Not Lie podcast that he need to step those beats up, that's what you tell him. We're gonna get into it right now. This is one of his tracks that he produced. Let's get it. Hey yo, Sudan, that joint was fire right there, man.
Appreciate it, bro.
I like that joint, man. I think I could get off on that. I like how, just from what I heard right there, an artist, if they got on that beat, they can actually breathe on it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of producers make the mistake of when they make beats, they got so much stuff going on, hi-hats, drums,
Right.
horns, and you can't really be creative.
Right.
But that joint, it's like when you made it, you put yourself in the mind frame of an artist that's able to create. So,
Right. I appreciate that.
No problem. So thank you for coming for the show.
I appreciate
you. And I see you all Corona ready. You know what I mean? You got a newborn at home, so I take all precautions, man. Salute. All right, so this is my drive-by segment. This is a segment in which we support an up-and-coming, talented rapper, producer, singer, manager, anybody in the community that's trying to get out the mud.
Right.
My job is to pull them up as an OG. So
Right.
at the same time, you reached out, you say, yo, Graham, I want to come on there, tell my story, show people what I have to offer, and we are here to do that.
Right.
Do that today, okay?
Right.
All right, so real quick, tell the people where you from.
I'm from Southwest Philly.
Okay.
Moved to Delaware County in '99. Been
Right.
there ever since.
Okay.
And now I'm still there with my wife and kids.
Okay. All right.
So
And you seem very young. How early did you get married?
I got married at 25. I'm 31 now.
Okay. All right. Cool. And what made you hang your jersey up so fast?
I was a pop when I was 17.
Oh, was you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. And with the same young lady, of
Nah,
course. Oh,
different
okay.
one.
All right.
Different
So your oldest is what now?
She'll be 13 this month.
Okay. All right. That's
Yeah.
awesome. And you have a good relationship with her?
Yeah.
All right, that's dope. Okay, all right, cool. So you became a father early, so that made you say, you know what? I need to step up, do things right, and not make the same mistake that I made last time.
Right.
Okay, all right, that's dope. All right, okay, so how did you get into music?
So I always really been into music. Growing up, I used to take apart my brother's radios
Right.
and just put the speakers together and make it louder. I always
Okay.
had that feeling for music, but
Okay.
I didn't really start getting into it until about 5 years ago
Mm-hmm.
when I suffered my first miscarriage with my wife.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man.
It was a dark spot in my life, but my dad downloaded this program to my computer and I
Right.
started putting stuff together and it started making me feel good.
Okay.
And then once I started really getting into it, it was like probably after the third miscarriage.
Oh, wow, so you guys had a lot of
We had
miscarriages? Okay, now, did she have to eventually get some assistance with carrying the baby?
They said they couldn't figure out what was wrong.
Okay.
Still don't know, but now we
Okay.
have a miracle baby.
Wow, so you guys just had a baby.
Yeah.
All right, that's awesome. That's awesome. Congratulations on
Appreciate
that.
it.
All right, so you mentioned earlier that your father is a musician too. So
Yeah.
what type of music did he do?
He does rock.
Okay.
Like, he plays guitar, sings,
Right.
writes. Same thing with my dad's youngest brother. He's a songwriter, drummer.
Okay.
So I've always been around music.
So do you think that was just in your DNA to do music?
I always knew it. I just didn't know what.
Okay.
You just don't know.
Right.
You
All
try
right.
to be like them, but
Yeah.
it's just not there.
All right, so describe your style of production, or because I mean, me and you were discussing some records the other day on the phone, and I noticed you said, what are you looking for? So that means you're making different genres.
Right.
So, are you doing trap, calypso, rock, rap? What are you doing?
So I'm working with different artists, like a couple. One artist, he's really into like the electronic sound.
Right.
So I do that. I
Okay.
like that. Some people like the guitar sound, so
Right.
I work with slow trap music with that, but then I have like the 808 sound.
Okay. All right.
So it's everywhere in my mind. And then I worked with a Spanish guy.
Right.
Have a song called Tropics out.
Right.
Have no idea what he's saying. But
Right.
it sounds good.
But it sounds good, right? Yeah.
So
And,
everything.
Yeah, it seemed like spreading yourself thin like that. that's going to open you up to different, revenue.
Right.
And different, a different audience is always good because it just makes your name bigger. You know what I'm saying? All right, so, what advice would you give to up and coming producers like right now? Like, do you think that it's important to charge for your beats right off the bat, or just build relationships until you can get to a point of making money off of it? What do you think?
So I had like mixed feelings on that. In the beginning, I thought, yeah, I should charge the beats.
Right.
But then I seen an interview with Rick Ross.
Right.
He didn't charge writing music for almost a year to get where he's at.
Okay.
So I started just sending stuff out free, offering my services.
Okay.
To everyone.
That's right.
Everyone.
And then how did that work out for you?
Good. Even better than I thought it would.
Okay, all right, so this is the segment of the show where we're going to go right into one of his records right here. Who's one of these artists that we should play right now off your catalog?
All right, it's the artist King Bud.
All right, King Bud?
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to go into King Bud's music real quick. Let's see what he's talking about. Now this record right here is by King Bud. It's called Touch This, produced by my man Sudan. Y'all let me know in the comments, is it hot? Is it fire? Is it whack? Is it trash? Please let us know, because like I told you on the You Better Not Lie podcast, we do not play with these niggas. We let people know if they got it or they don't. So we're going into the record right now. Let's go. King Bud, right? Let's get it.
Y'all niggas can't touch. Y'all niggas can't touch. Y'all niggas can't touch this. MJ Flow better tuck your bitch. Y'all niggas can't touch this. Right back home and the plug back in. Y'all niggas can't touch this. Waves on swimming, my flow on drip. Y'all niggas can't touch this. Send the dogs out on a full blown blitz. I'ma shoot him till his face on fire. Hit him with the Draco vibes. Bitch, I got a peso mind. Cutting with the bake, don't mind me. Shorty make a shake, no fries. Smoking to the face, I'm fried. Icing on the cake, no pie. Uber on the way, she ride. Catch me on a plane, no pilot. Stuntin' knowing niggas, no stylist. Money y'all make, that's profit. Once I switch lanes, I'm outie. Hit him with the halo vibe. Put him in this place, no problem. Shoot him till his face on fire. Stuntin' knowing niggas, no stylist. And I'm splitting bank with the wolves. No little sis on the coast. Everything low by the low. How we getting hated by the most. When I switch coast, can't find me. Riding no brakes, I'm Johnny. No, I go Clyde, no Bonnie. 100 round clips, no Tommies. Y'all niggas can't touch. MJ Flow better tuck your bitch.
Yo. Okay, that was King Bud, man. I like it. It had a nice little bop to it.
Yeah.
Where's King Bud from?
He's from Philly.
What part?
I think Germantown area.
You're from Germantown?
Yeah.
Okay, I definitely like that. It had a little bop. I could see it playing in a club. The drinks is flowing. People, smoking and enjoying themselves. So it got a nice bop to it. So kudos to you on the production.
Appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? So that was dope. And shout out to the homie King Bud. But like I told y'all before, it ain't up to me. It's up to y'all in the comments. Let me know if King Bud got it or he basuda. That's what we got to do out here right now. We're going to move back on into the interview, man. What's the name of your crew, label, record label, example? Who you banging for right now?
So I'm actually with everybody really. I
Alright.
support I have everybody tagged on my stuff consistently, but
Okay.
mainly I'm with Five Records.
Okay.
I'm with a couple people that were with Dollar Day,
Right.
with Reed.
Right.
We started our own thing called Cold Hearted Records.
Okay.
Branched out to Volk Management in California.
Right.
And then I have my Sudan Music.
Okay.
So I pretty much tie it all together.
Okay, so anybody like your camp is people that you deal with. Dollar Day, you said Five Records, Sudan Music.
Right.
All three of you guys kind of collaborate and do what y'all need to do
Right.
to make things happen.
Right.
All right, okay, all right. Who are some of the artists that you can name on camera that you produce for in Philly, Jersey, Delaware, anywhere?
So I produced for an artist recently. His name Ricky Fitz from Arizona.
Okay.
Mark Money from Philly.
Right.
King Bud from Philly.
Right.
Anthony V from Delaware County.
Okay.
And then Hot Shot Shakur from Philly. Working
Okay.
with them 5 at the moment.
Right. Okay, so if somebody from outside of Philly wanted to find out how can they get a Sudan beat,
Yeah.
what's the best way to get at you?
just message me on Instagram.
Okay.
That's it. I respond.
Are you marketing your stuff to the world, or you just focus?
I put small clips. I put every one of my beats on Instagram.
Right. Okay.
Small 1 minute clips just to, look through what you want.
Right.
Like a catalog.
Okay. All right. So my next question is: you being a family man, you seem to be very rooted in family. You know what I'm saying? You got your wedding ring on, very clean cut. You give me Air Force vibes right now. But how are you feeling about this game that you want to get in? Just 2 nights ago, a rapper named Chucky Trill was gunned down in Atlanta.
Right.
His dream was just to go to All-Star Weekend and do it big. And while driving on the highway, somebody just rolled past his car. He's from Houston. He's not even from Atlanta. And they just gunned him down, killed him on the highway. So this type of game that you're getting in, being a married man, being like, so grounded. Do you ever have fear like, wow, what if I'm around the wrong rapper one day and I don't make it home? Do you ever think about stuff like that?
So my thing, absolutely.
All right,
so
okay.
I have my whole theory on that. I'm going to be around people like that. I am around people like that.
Right.
But I don't tie that in with me.
Okay.
I just want to make music. I don't want no enemies.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, I'm going to step away. I'll walk away from you.
Right. All right. So what about if you make and I ask these scenarios just because you got to understand, like, we all guilty by association.
Absolutely.
So it's just like, just say you do you do a beat for a rapper, and then he decides to take that beat you did and diss somebody on it. You become part of that problem now.
Okay.
Because that person that he dissed, if he keeps saying Sudan beats, so if they see you, they be like, oh, so you gave him the beat to diss me, even though you may have not did that.
Right.
So somehow the music can tie you into stuff that you don't necessarily had nothing to do with.
Right.
So are you a person that say, hey, I produced the beat, I go home, I don't go clubbing, I don't do all that other stuff they do?
See, my thing is, I would do a paper trail.
Right.
I would hope out of respect out of
Right.
2 artists.
Right.
That you get my permission.
Right.
And then I can make the say, and then we can agree on it together, or, whatever.
Would you okay a diss record on one of your beats?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
All right. I just wanted to know, because this is how producers and managers and people on the outside of the music get caught up in things that rappers have going on. Yeah, consistently. So, I'm glad that you're on point and you understand that you got a family, so you're always conscious of your decisions. You know what I mean?
Always.
Let me see. Moving on. All right. Listening to your beats, I had the privilege over the weekend to listen to a couple beats. And you got like a 90s feel to it, but at the same time, where do you draw your inspiration to make beats from? Like, I know you told me earlier about, you and your wife suffered a miscarriage, was a detrimental blow, but is there any other inspiration you draw from?
Pretty much I try to observe the audience, really, like people that I'm around.
Right.
Or I'll watch videos on people that really, you could tell they vibe to your song.
Okay.
So however I can catch you within that first 10 minutes to draw you in, I already got you.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I have about 10 minutes just to draw your attention. So it could be anything, just a little bop.
Right.
Anything.
And then you say, okay,
just something
I got
to catch your attention. That's all.
Okay. All right, no problem. So, all right, so we're going to go into another record right here. And who's this next artist that we're getting ready to play?
That's Hot Shot Shakur from Philadelphia.
Okay. All right, no problem. The next record up is Hot Shot Shakur from Philadelphia, and this record is called...
Breaking tonight, peaceful demonstrations turning violent in Philadelphia. This is a live look from Skyforce 10, where a large crowd has been marching through Center City for over the past hour or so.
I got blood on my body, blood on my dickies. Trust me, you can get body. I got a glizzy. They calling me King Shot. They're at a whole 50. You King Hot. Bitch, we can get busy. I'm from Philadelphia. This shit can get sticky. Pass me the bleach now. We sit in the blicky. I'm pulling them strings now. We in your city. Feel like I'm King Kong. Them demons is in me. I got blood on my body, blood on my dickies. Trust me, you can get body. I got a glizzy. They calling me King Shot. They'll let a whole 50. You King Hot. Bitch, we can get busy. I'm from Philadelphia. This shit can get sticky. Pass me the bleach now. We clean the blicky. I'm pulling them strings now. We in your city. Feel like I'm King Kong. The demons is in me. Working on them, I'll be slapping on them with the SK. Shoot the light on them, put the cloud on them. Bullets rattle on them, use a RIP, bullets blood on them. Get the Mossberg, shoot the Pokeball. Hit him in the chest, shoot the fucking
about that record right there? How you feeling about that?
I feel good.
His energy on the bean, I
Yeah.
can't lie, man. You know, Hot Shot Shakur, you know, his energy is there. I like
Sure.
it. The beat, you know, had a nice little bop to it. What side of town he from?
From
Like from Philly. Like I know he's from
Kensington.
Philly. He from Kensington. Okay, yeah, I hear that grit and that hunger in his voice. You know what I mean? So shout out to Hot Shot, man. But like I told y'all before, it ain't up to me. It's up to y'all. Whatever y'all write in the comments right here below, that's on y'all. I think it's hot. I think he 2 for 2 right now, man. And I ain't being biased, you know. This is a nigga coming up from the mud. He ain't Swiss Beats. He ain't Timberland. He just started making beats 5 years ago. You know what I mean? So like I said, I got my man Sudan Music in the building, straight out of the mean streets of Southwest, by way of Delaware County. And my last question for you is, what's your ultimate plan for 2021? Do you see yourself getting a production deal? Do you see yourself managing artists? Do you see yourself, you know, traveling? Where do you see your company in 2021?
I just want to be heard by the next. It doesn't matter who it is.
Okay.
Record company, an artist,
Right.
anything just to get me going.
Okay.
So I'll take anything.
All right, that's what's up. And at the end of the day, do you want music to be your main source of income,
Absolutely.
where you can quit the 9 to 5?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
For
All right,
sure.
all right, that's what's up. All right, so shout out to the people. Give them your social media. Let people know how they can get in contact with you.
You can follow me at Sudan Music on Instagram. It's SUYDAM_MUSIC.
Right.
You can message me anytime and I'll respond back within a day or so.
Any shout outs?
Shout out to King Bud, Hot Shot Shakur, Anthony V, Ricky Fitz, Mark
Right.
Kierce.
Right.
We got more to come.
And you have merch. Where can they buy your merch at? Did you want to show some merch on camera real quick? You just take one shirt.
Message me. Shirts are $20,
Right. Let's get it.
and I get free mail. I'll mail them out for free.
All right, okay. Sudan Music.
Yeah.
And are you doing your own shirts or you pressing
I
them
do
up?
my own. My wife doesn't.
Okay, oh, so yeah, y'all one-stop shop. Wifey
Yes,
in the
sir.
crib, doing everything.
All profit.
All right, that's what's up. All right, so today's episode was Drive-By Section with my man Sudan Music, straight out of the mean streets of Southwest by way of Delaware County. If y'all want to get some beats, he's a humble brother. You may have to still cut him a little check, but it ain't going to be bad. You know what I mean? We out of here, man. 2021, we going up. Salute.